I think there's a story that really represents who we are and what we do really well. It happened at our camp in Indiana, and I was down there. It's probably 7, 8 years ago, and I was down there during the summer, early in the summer, and I was in the dining hall at dinner time, and dinner was all done, and we have a group of high schoolers that work for us, half campers, half workers, called TST. And what this group was doing was cleaning up the dining hall after dinner and getting it all set, turned over for breakfast. And as I was sitting there, I was watching TSTers working, and I saw this high schooler who was in a wheelchair, and he had a little, electric wheelchair, and he could control it with his hand like this. And he was cruising around from table to table, and all the other TSTers would load his lap up with dirty dishes, and he would drive them over to the dish room. So he was going back and forth. I was just watching this, thinking it was really funny. So I went up to him and I introduced myself, and his name was Marcus. And so I just heard his story, and he just loved what he was doing, and just thanked him for his good work. And so about 4 weeks later, I come back to camp in Indiana, and back in the dining room after dinner, and there's Marcus again cruising around doing the same thing. So I went up to Marcus and I said, "Marcus, you're back at camp." He goes, "Yeah, I told you I love this." And I said, "Why'd you come back?" And he said, "Because when I'm at SpringHill, it's the only time I ever feel like a normal kid." That's who SpringHill is and what we do for kids.
Welcome to SpringHill, guys. We made it.
Who is lost but now found, to the one that's been made well. Will you share the news? Will the message sound? And the
SpringHill was founded in 1969, and our mission is to glorify God by creating life-impacting experiences that enable young people to know Jesus Christ and to grow in their relationship with Him. Like, camp is all about the kids, right? Camp is for the kids that are broken, for the kids that are happy, for every child to come here, be themselves, not have to worry about the outside world, and it's a respite. Camp can be a place that, obviously, we don't want to be just a blip that lights them on fire for Jesus, but at the same time, sometimes they need that. Sometimes they need to step away from home. They need to take a chance to say, yeah, I need a break, and maybe the camper isn't consciously thinking that, but then they get here, and that's what it is. They're able to come, be themselves. They can be fully present in what we're doing here, in Christ, in the activities, being with our counselors. And that dynamic between campers and counselors is one that you don't really find anywhere else.
So right now we're working on stuff in the pretty sweet production studio at SpringHill, and we just noticed it's kind of loud behind us, and we thought, oh, that sounds like fun. And then we noticed on the screen here that there's a sweet dance party happening in the wall right behind us, so maybe we should go check that out.
We were drawn to SpringHill for lots of reasons, but the main thing we came to see was their staff training. We know that at camp, quality staff is everything. You need staff who are invested and excited. Staff training here is intense, but intentional. They do an amazing job of preparing real leaders, building a team that supports each other, and igniting the same vision in everyone who works at SpringHill.
And the next couple of days are really, we're going to be spending a lot of our time in this room and really hearing the core foundational aspects of who we are as a ministry, what this place is about.
Just give you a window into my journey from moving from a reluctant camp mother to a confident, all on board camp mother, and the things that SpringHill did to help me transition to that place.
God is going to do some remarkable things in you this summer and through you this summer. The kingdom will grow this summer because of what you do. No doubt. Just know that.
Even as an employee, like, we think about how camp can change a camper's life, but like, it's working, God's working in the hearts of all of our counselors, and they're constantly growing closer to Him and deepening their relationships. And just me personally, like, I have become so much better of a Christ follower for working at camp and getting to share the gospel with the people around me, and just being in a Christian environment is such a cool thing.
One of the things that I think just sticks out to me and why I keep coming back is even though I've seen like groups of staff come and go, I really think the people and the culture of this place that those people create is really what makes SpringHill what it is, and what keeps me coming back here and keeps me here. And then I would just say just the life change that I could see here consistently, even through all the way from campers all the way to summer staff to full-time staff, how God continues to work in their lives and change them, and use this place to do that.
So when you're reading in Acts and you read that all the disciples and all the members of the church were doing life together, that's very much what you're experiencing in camp in any sense. You're living in a cabin together, you're waking up and you're praying together, you're doing devotionals, you're eating meals together, you are crying on the top of, high adventure activities because you're afraid of heights, or you're sweating in the dish pits, you're doing whatever. So you are doing life with people, and you develop very deep relationships very quick. There were times when I would look back on a 2-week period that I spent at camp and feel like I had deeper relationships with those people than people that I was in high school with for several years. So it's just good.
Alright guys, this is it. We're on our way out this morning, and I can't believe 2 weeks ago we walked in this dining hall that we're standing in front of, and there's like hundreds of people. It was really intimidating, but we just got welcomed in, and now we can walk through the dining hall and wave at people and say have a great summer, and we're gonna miss you all. This has been an amazing experience. SpringHill kind of is just mind-blowing, and everything that they do, it's just big and awesome and all the way, all the time.
And it was so cool to see the transformative experience firsthand of your staff, of the SpringHill staff, as we got to see two separate groups of staff go through the same training, got to see them change from the beginning of the week to the end of the week and make friends and be good people generally. It's been such an awesome experience. Just wanted to say thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
And
this
women.
has been amazing. Thank you for the swag, and as usual, and thank you for welcoming us into your home.
And especially thank you to Barb.
Thanks, Barb.
Yeah.
Oh, Barb and Mike will miss you.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.